All right. Okay. We are back. Just as I promised that we'll be back for the live streaming. It's in the night here, 10 p.m. Wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, it's 10 p.m. in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. And I'm right here, just as I promised. Connect. Tell your friends to connect. Share the video. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Yes. Now that we are connected, before we start fully, I'll need you to share the video. Let your friends get connected because there is so much we want to talk about right now. From Romeo Lavia to Casaido, Chelsea, and to other news. Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool. As we are speaking, Liverpool, they are already playing their game against Bournemouth. Liverpool and Bournemouth now is 0-0. As I'm here right now, that match is ongoing. Tomorrow is Chelsea West Ham or West Ham Chelsea. Invite your friends, share the video, and let's get started together. I'm here because of you, and the next 120 minutes, I should be here. I'm going to spend quality time with you. We're going to digest issues that are important to all of us about our various clubs. The football that we love most. Yes, I'm a Chelsea fan. You might be a Liverpool fan or Manchester United fan or Arsenal fan or Tottenham fan. It doesn't matter. Join us tonight and let's talk football. It's about football. The game that unites every one of us. The match tonight, Liverpool and Bournemouth is ongoing. Sports that unite every nation together. The people, no matter your background, your ethnic background, or your religion, football is something that unites people together. Come over and let's talk. Let's discuss it together. I'm here. Share the video. And hey, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Selorm Channel TV. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe to the video, to the channel. And as you subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on the notification button so that in case we update any latest news, you'll be the first to be notified. It is very important for us that you subscribe and you turn on your notification button. And please, tonight, send us your comments. Wherever you are, send us your comments. We want to hear from you. Send us your comments. It's very important. Yes. Earlier on today, I came and I updated you on the happenings in Chelsea. I also updated you or informed you about the humble beginning of Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia, where is he coming from? Who is he? How did he started? Now that he's in Chelsea, bought 50 million pounds plus. Where is he coming from? I updated those of you that have subscribed. I believe you saw the notification. Most of you have gone to watch it already. Yes. Romeo Lavia came from a very humble beginning. From the age of 14 years, he began to play in a team in Belgium, Anderlecht. The under-15, under-16 team, Anderlecht. He captained the team in a tournament in 2016, 2017. Within that period, in that tournament, it was organized by Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne organized a tournament. It's a yearly event that he used to organize. And that event is called KDB Tournament. Normally, they do invite players or teams from around Europe. Chelsea, Barcelona, PSG, and some other teams. In this case, Kevin De Bruyne invited Pep Guardiola as the guest of honor for the event. Guest of honor for the event, for the tournament. At that time, Romeo Lavia was just 14 years old, and he was the captain of the Anderlecht side in Belgium. During the tournament, he did his best as a captain. And with God and a little bit of luck, he and his colleagues and the team succeeded in winning the tournament. That was when he caught the eye of Pep Guardiola. A year after, Pep they brought him to England. And that was the beginning of his story. If you have not yet watched the video, go back and watch that video. You get a full story. You will get a full story. Where he came to England, how he started. Instead of going to the under 18 squad, Pep asked that they should send him rather to where? The reserve team, the reserve squad. Reserve squad comprises some of the senior players. So he was training with the reserve squad until he was bought by Southampton. The story is in the previous video. The video I uploaded just about 4 hours ago. You can go back and watch that video. You get a full story about Romeo Lavia. And that is where you get to know that he's even of Ghanaian descent. He's a Ghanaian by descent. Parents came from Ghana. Romeo Lavia. From 14 years playing in Anderlecht, KDB tournament, being noticed by Pep Guardiola, taken to Manchester City after 2 years in Southampton. Now, 50 million plus pounds. That is the boy we are talking about here. Go back and watch that video. The one I uploaded 4 hours ago. You get a full detail about Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, whilst I'm saying this story, because I'm waiting for the video to be shared, I want to have at least 15 people online. Then we start the main story. Share the video. Send us your comments right now. Wherever you are watching me from, wherever you are, I want to hear from you. We want to talk. Liverpool game is already underway. Liverpool versus Bournemouth is underway. It's still 0-0. It's still 0-0. And I am here with you. And I want to have a conversation with you. This is going to be a conversation. So you are going to be sending me your conversation, whatever you think about Chelsea's match tomorrow with West Ham. Your predictions, the squad in general. What do you think? And we will be delving into other matters. Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal. Any latest news, I'll bring all to you tonight. In the next 2 hours that I'll be spending here with you, I believe you are going to be well informed. Yeah, you'll be well informed. So stay tuned and share the video. Let me know where you are watching me from right now. Let me hear from you. Click on that notification button. Let your friends know there is something happening on this channel. Let them join. Let's have a conversation together. This is a family channel. This is not my channel alone. It's a family channel. And so make yourself known on this channel. We'll appreciate it. Let the video go viral. Share it. Many people are there doing nothing. They want to have opportunity like this to communicate, to share their thoughts and their opinion on many issues. Before we continue, I want you to, as a Chelsea fan, as I am, I will start from issues that bothers on Chelsea most. What do you think? Or what do you think? Things that bothers most on Chelsea. I would love to start from there. By the way, if you are Mohamed Kudus fan, or you are West Ham fan, or you are Brighton fan, I want you to understand something. The news coming in indicates that Mohamed Kudus and Ajax with West Ham, the deal is no more on. The deal has been called off. West Ham offered to Ajax. That deal has been called off as we speak. Why? The offer that West Ham made, it fell below the expectation of Ajax concerning Mohamed Kudus. So the Ghanaian international is bid again for West Ham. His desire again to come to England at this moment has been called off. So Ajax have rejected a bid from West Ham United. The player would prefer to leave for a new club, but Ajax want to keep him. It is unclear where the situation will go from here. It is unclear. But right now, Ajax plays a price tag of 51.5 million euros on the player. We understand West Ham offered 45 million. So Ajax rejected that bid right now as we speak. That is the first of the news I'm bringing your way. Mohamed Kudus fans, Kudus is still in Ajax as at now. And for me, will I say it's an opportunity for Chelsea to walk in there. I believe Chelsea is already thinking about that. Yes. Now, I want to go to other news. According to Fabrizio Romano, understand Al Hilal are finalizing move to sign Alexander Mitrovic. Yes. He said the deal now is imminent and waiting for final approval as formal bid has been sent. Mitrovic agreed terms with Al Hilal in July, and he's just waiting for Fulham to greenlight the move and make it happen. You know, Mitrovic is a Fulham player, okay? And Al Hilal, they are coming in for him. The player now understands the situation. He has been presented with his personal offer. He's only waiting for Fulham to give the green light for him to finalize the deal with Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia. That is another big news from the Premier League. The Premier League stars that are going to the Saudi. Alexander Mitrovic is one of the players that are about to make a move to Saudi Arabia. Again, Fabrizio Romano, talking about Nottingham Forest and Arsenal, he said he understands talks between Nottingham Forest and Arsenal for Nuno Tavares are not easy. Deal getting complicated at this stage. The deal is getting complicated at this stage. There are other options for Nuno now. Because right now, the communication, the agreement, or the deal between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest concerning Nuno Tavares are not going easy at all. The deal is getting complicated. And though there are other options for Nuno, according to Romano Fabrizio. Next, West Ham bid for, okay, I've already read this. Yeah, we all know, we all understand. West Ham bid for Mohamed Kudus, rejected by Ajax. Offer below required fee. Sorry. Offer below required fees. Ajax want to keep the 23-year-old after multiple exits, but he plans to go. Konstantinos Mavropanos due to travel to London in the next 24 hours to complete the West Ham move. But as we understand, the deal has been called off. That is the latest. That is what we get to understand right now. Because the offer being presented by West Ham is far below the expectation of Ajax. Liverpool match is still ongoing and it's still 0-0. Oh, Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 0. Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 0. Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 0 as we speak. Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 0 as we speak. Yes. Bournemouth 1, Liverpool 0. Next is, according to our sources, Chelsea will be wearing the blue jersey. Confirmed Chelsea will wear their home kit for their Premier League clash against West Ham tomorrow. The home kit is a blue color, and that is what Chelsea will be wearing tomorrow. The home kit is a blue color. That's what we'll be wearing tomorrow against West Ham. Yeah. Even though we are playing away, that is the home kit, the kit we are going to be wearing tomorrow. Now back to our gaffer, the coach of Chelsea, Mauricio Pochettino, sends a message to players that are not happy in the squad. He says if they don't want to fight for their place and feel part of the team playing or not playing, the door is open for them. If they don't want to fight for their place and feel part of the team playing or not playing, the door is open for them. I would like to elaborate on this carefully. The coach is sending a strong signal to every squad member, every Chelsea player, every one of them, both the senior players. The choice to select the team, who plays and who is not to play, lies in the hand of the coach. And so he wants them to understand that he can only make decisions based on their performances in training, based on their attitude in training. Otherwise, you will not play. And if you are not playing and you are not fighting for your position and you claim you are not happy in the squad, then the door for your exit is open. Even now, this is a strong message from the coach. The door for your exit is what? Is open. That is a message from the coach to every player. And I believe the players that are already getting worried or that are not happy, they'll begin to think twice. They'll begin to think twice about that. Yes, now to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have decided that Benjamin Pavard will stay. His move to Inter is off. Bayern Munich has decided, the transfer season is getting tough. Since we have about a week to go, the transfer season now is getting to a level where if I'm not able to buy, I'm not going to let go. If I want player A and I'm not able to get a player A, I'm not going to let go my player B. I must get my player A in order for me to let go player B. I must get, and what they are doing right now is being strategic. Every team now wants an agreement to be in place before they let go their players. For instance, if I want player A, before I let go my player B, I want player A agreement to be certain. Then I can let go my player B. I don't want to let go my player A and come back and then team B will tell me, no, we are no more selling. That is what is happening right now. Bayern are in the market for few players. They need about 3 players, including a goalkeeper. The last time I checked, they were going for Tel Aviv goalkeeper in Israel. Now, Benjamin Pavard, there were 3 teams that showed interest in him. And the major one was Inter Milan. Right now, as we are told, the deal between Inter Milan and Bayern is off. Bayern has decided to keep their player. To other news, Manchester United. Regarding, okay, let me leave that for now. I'll come back to that. It is understood that as we are here right now as Chelsea club, we've bought many good players, many talented players, but we still need at least 2 more, at least 2. We need a striker right now, and we also need one attacking midfielder. It is believed that Chelsea could sign 2 more players before the end of the transfer window. Yes. We need a striker. In fact, it's supposed to be 3. 3, a striker, attacking midfielder, and a goalkeeper. That is what Chelsea need right now. Personally, I want a replacement for Nkuku, somebody who can play in the role of Nkuku, in order for the problem we are having right now with Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson is someone who can play like Nkuku, the style of Nkuku. Yeah. So we need a player that will replace Nkuku, because he's going to be out for 4 months or to 5 months. And then we also need a goalkeeper, which earlier on in my first video of today, I pointed at a goalkeeper that Chelsea offered 15 million pounds for. You can go back and watch those videos. 15 million pounds. Now the question I want to ask is, who should Chelsea sign next? We need an attacker and we need a striker. In your own opinion, tell me, what do you think? Who should Chelsea sign? Looking at the market trends now, who do you think Chelsea should sign? There were players that were mentioned in the past 24 hours. Names came up in the past 24 hours. The latest to come up is Jeremy Doku. Rumors have it. Jeremy Doku is one of the players that came up in the last 24 hours. As well as Bakola. Yes. And to be honest with you, I am torn on the Jeremy Doku rumor. If you want an exciting player with an outrageous technical and dribbling ability, he's literally the guy. And honestly, has become way more than just a dribbling merchant. There is actual final third quality. There is an actual final third quality that's really been growing in him. But of course, I understand if you don't want him because of his injury prone. He has injury issue. He's very injury prone. So if we don't want him, that I will understand. But the guy is a dribbling machine. He is a dribbling machine. The only problem is that he's injury prone. Can that be treated? How can Chelsea handle that? That could be the player that can stand in place of Nkuku right now. Jeremy Doku can be the player that can replace Nkuku for us right now, temporarily. The guy is a dribbling machine. There's actual final third quality that's really been growing. But of course, I understand if you don't want him because of his history with injury. And who knows if we could get it over the line anyway. With City being close on this for a while, Man City are actually interested in this guy called Jeremy Doku. Man City are interested in him. But the problem between Man City and this guy is the same thing, the injury issues. The injury issues. But the guy is a dribbling machine. Personally, I can't lie. Get me Bakola or Doku, and I'm buzzing. Respectfully, no thanks to Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson is a lad from Nottingham Forest that we were working on earlier in the week. He's also quite good. These three players that I mentioned their names now, it's not as if they are better than Jackie or they are better than Mohamed Kudus. As a matter of fact, if I have my way, I will go in for Mohamed Kudus as a Ghanaian as I am. Doku has a Ghanaian lineage also. Jeremy Doku has a Ghanaian lineage, but he is injury prone. That is a problem. He dribbles very well. He's very good on the ball, but he's injury prone. Cheki is also very good, but the positioning of Cheki, where he plays, he cannot do what Nkuku used to do. It's only Mohamed Kudus that can play the same role Nkuku used to play, or Nkuku have been playing. Mohamed Kudus can play on the right wing and can come to the center. He can play as the number 10. Even the left. So, for me personally, Mohamed Kudus could have been the best option. But right now, the issue with Mohamed Kudus and his agents, Their demand is where many clubs are turning back from. I don't know whether Chelsea can just walk in straight away and pay their demand and get him out. I'm not sure if that can be done. But we wait to see. There are many miracles in football. Anything can happen. Where we have reached right now, the next week or so, for the preseason, for the transfer market to be closed, the next week or two, anything can happen. Now that West Ham has withdrawn themselves, now we have Jeremy Doku, we have who? Brendan Johnson, and we also have who? Bakola. These players, all three of them, even Jackie is also very good. It's also available. And so, all that Chelsea need to do is to make a careful decision. We know what we want so far, what our technical department they have done. We believe in them. We know what they want. They can make the right decision. But not to go in for an injury-prone player. His price tag alone is about 50 million euros, I'm told, from sources. Jeremy Doku's price tag is around 50 to 60 million euros. And how sure are we that the next two games in Premier League, and he never had any Premier League experience. The next Premier League is very intense. It's very physical and intense. So sometimes when we are buying some certain player, we need to be sure on what we are buying as Chelsea. And that is a problem with Jeremy Doku. He's injury prone. Otherwise, it would have been a very good quality signing if Chelsea is to go in for him. Another person is Bakola from the French league. Bakola. He's also okay. Then we have Brendan Johnson from Nottingham Forest. Tyler Adams to Bournemouth. Here we go. Tyler Adams or Tyler Adams. It depends on how you want to pronounce it. Tyler Adams or Tyler Adams. Chelsea showed interest in him. The player flew all the way in for the medicals, only for Chelsea to turn down the proposal or to cancel the deal. It broke many people's hearts. Many people were angry the way Chelsea suddenly turned back and canceled the deal. But as we speak, Tyler Adams to Bournemouth. Here we go. Medical test passed. Agreement signed tonight on 5-year contract. Completed soon. Excellent addition for Bournemouth as club showing ambition again. Agreement has been sealed tonight. Here we go, according to Fabrizio Romano. So Tyler Adams finally got a club in the form of in a league. Bournemouth signed him. Medical test passed successfully, and every document has been signed and sealed. He is now a Bournemouth player, Tyler Adams. We wait to see the wonders this guy will do in this season. We wait to see. El Wahi to RC Lens. Here we go. El Wahi. Chelsea was linked to this player also earlier in the season. Earlier on during the transfer window. El Wahi to RL's Lens. Here we go. Deal in place for 35 million euro package, as reported by French sources. It's done between clubs. Personal terms agree on 5-year deal with medical test book later today. Medical test book later today for El Wahi. El Wahi. Medical test book. 35 million euros. This same player, Chelsea was linked to this same player also earlier in this season, earlier in the transfer window. But all of a sudden, we decided against it. Several clubs wanted Wahi, but he will play UEFA Champions football at Lens. Several clubs, including Chelsea. But right now as we speak, he is Lens player and he's going to play Champions League football with Lens. Next, Inter Milan, former bid for Benjamin Pavard, 25 million plus add-ons. Bayern won 30 million euro plus add-ons to let him leave. Parties are getting closer. Talks will continue on Saturday. As we speak, that talks has been cancelled because Inter are not ready to come up with extra, and Bayern had made their decision not to let the player go. Their final price is 30 million euros plus add-ons. 30 million euros plus add-ons, according to Bayern. So that deal is now called off. Chelsea have submitted a bid of around 15 million pounds for New England goalkeeper George Petrovic. I spoke about this in my previous video, so I will not elaborate on that. Aston Villa have signed Nicolo Zaniolo on loan from Galatasaray. We know the history, the story about Nicolo Zaniolo. He was AS Roma player last season. Only this season, or 6 months ago, that he moved to Galatasaray. Now he's in the Premier League on loan. And that deal has been signed and sealed. As we speak, he is with Aston Villa for the Premier League. Nicolo Zaniolo, the player from Roma, finally is in where? Is in the Premier League. I think we passed on Wahi because he didn't want to go to Strasbourg. Yes, you could be right. Yes, you are right. I remember very well. But the fact is, most players don't want to be signed and to be sent to a lower division. When they are signing for you, they sign because they believe they are, upgrading themselves. They are upgrading themselves. Thank you very much, my brother. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate. So, El Wahi did not sign for Chelsea, like you said, because he wants to play in Champions League. He wants to be with Chelsea, not to be sent to Strasbourg. You are right. So, Taylor Adams now to Bournemouth. Is here we go. Done. 20 million fee, 5-year contract, settled. I think I've already said that to you. Okay. All right. To other matters. Just a moment. Okay. I'm trying to go straight to the source of information. So I'll be giving you live updates. No more what I've written down. I want to go straight to source of my informations. So that you are getting exclusive informations. Exclusive. Chelsea have submitted a bid worth 50 million pounds for Lyon winger Ryan Cherki. You see, I told you, I'm going to be giving you live updates from here. Chelsea have submitted a bid worth 50 million pounds for Lyon winger Ryan Cherki. I think I mentioned his name a few minutes ago. Come on, share the video. Let this video go viral. Share the video. I mentioned Ryan Cherki's name here a few minutes ago, here right now. Now, the information from my source, from the sources, is that Chelsea just submitted a bid of 50 million pounds for Lyon winger Ryan Cherki. More to follow soon. I made mention of Cherki and Kudus. Kudus' issue is a bit complicated. Otherwise, I believe this 15 million would have gone to Kudus. Kudus and his agent, they are proving a bit difficult. And they are making it even more difficult for Ajax to negotiate with other clubs. This 50 million that was submitted, because everybody knows that Kudus has better ability on the ball than Ryan Cherki. Kudus can play multiple positions. He can score. We all know. For Chelsea to make this submission right now, 50 million pounds for Ryan Cherki, it means that Kudus' entourage or Kudus' camp could not agree on certain terms, just as they are doing to other agents or other clubs. Ryan Cherki, 50 million pounds. Wow. More to follow soon. That is interesting. I'm not too sure, but I will still need to verify this. But the source that this message is coming from right now, it's a reliable source anyway. It is a reliable source that this message is coming from. It is from a reliable source. This should have been Kudus, but I can't tell why. Be realistic. Do you see Armando Broja as a good backup or a competition for Nicholas Jackson? Tell me. Be realistic right now. Do you see Armando Broja as a good backup or competition for Nicholas Jackson? I want you in the comment section. Tell me. You know, Armando Broja is our striker. Can he be a reliable backup for Nicholas Jackson in this season? It's true that we don't have a Champions League football, we don't have European football. But do you think Armando Broja can be a reliable backup for Nicholas Jackson for us in this season? I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you regarding that. Yeah. Whilst I'm going through the new or latest updates to give you live information, I want to hear from you quickly. Share the video, like the video, send us your comments. We will appreciate. We will appreciate. Tonight, Liverpool-Bournemouth match is still ongoing and it's 2-1 currently. 2-1. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 2. They are playing very soon. It will be going on extra time, 48 minutes. That's 4 minutes added. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 1. That is how it is now. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 1. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 1. For those of you that are not the benefit of watching it on a live TV, I'm giving you the update on that also. It's Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 1 as we speak. Yeah. Aymeric Laporta has accepted a 3-year contract offer from Al Nassr at 15 million a season. The Saudi Arabian team will pay 25 million to Man City for the defender. We all know Aymeric Laporta, the Manchester City defender. The Manchester City defender has accepted an offer of 15 million euro per season for a 3-year contract from Al Nassr. The Saudi Arabian team will pay 25 million to Manchester City. Yeah. What is your predicted lineup for Chelsea West Ham game? Let me know. Let's hear from you. What is your predicted lineup? Your predicted lineup for Chelsea West Ham game. What is your predicted lineup? What is your predicted lineup? Let me know. Now that Reece James is injured, what is your predicted lineup? Let me know. Considering our last game against Liverpool, Chelsea were very good in the second half against Liverpool last weekend. And they will be even better if Moises Caicedo goes straight into the team. To partner Enzo Fernandez in the center of midfield. That's true. That is perfectly true. Luis Hall to Newcastle. Here we go. Loan deal with mandatory buy option clause. Medical booked later today. Total package worth £35 million. Add-ons included. This is gonna be our final signing, Hall announced. Hall leaves after signing a new deal at Chelsea FC few days ago. So Hall now is about to be Newcastle player. Yes. I'm giving you latest news updates. Chelsea have opened talks with New England Revolution and made an opening bid for a deal to acquire goalkeeper George Petrovic. Sources believe a deal could be reached in the range of 11.8 million. Another source we submitted 15 million bid, but talks are ongoing and no deal is reached yet. That we agree. The first sources last night indicate that it was 15 million deal. 15 million we submitted. Now this one is saying 11.8 million. Whatever it is, we need a backup keeper for Sanchez. We need a backup goalkeeper for Sanchez. Pep Guardiola, for Chelsea, it is easier than us. I couldn't sit here if we spent what Chelsea spent in the last 2 transfer windows. We would be under scrutiny like couldn't imagine. Pep, but what you were spending in the last 3, 4, 5 seasons, nobody was talking. Who spent more than you in the last 2, 3 seasons? The kind of squad you built up, you put up together. When you were buying, you were building your team, nobody complained. Chelsea now is now under new management. Well, for those of you that are interested in the football, it's Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Penalty just taken right now by Mohamed Salah. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. That is the latest. Yeah, Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Am I mistaken? Okay, it's still 2. Sorry, it's still 2. Bournemouth 1. I'll get that. They are on halftime. They're just showing the replay. I thought it's a new goal they scored. Now, the issue that we have in Chelsea, I want to go through our injury list. That's the first thing. Fofana long-term injury. Nkuku, long-term injury. Badiashile, long-term injury. But will be back soon. James, potentially long-term injury. Noni, back from long-term injury and injured again. Now back. If this continues at Chelsea, we could have a serious problem. If this continues, we could have a serious problem. Most of these players should be in our starting 11. That's what we have brought them in for. We brought them in for that. Most of these players should be in our first 11. We are half injuries short from being in trouble again this season. It's not looking good. We need these players. Honestly, we need them. We need these players. We need these players, to be honest and to be fair. We need these players. But as it stands right now, what can we do? As it stands now, what can we do? The question is, all these injuries, the season has not yet started, and we are already into injuries. Almost about 4 or 5 of our players. Fofana, long term. Nkuku, long term. Bediashile, long term. To be back soon anyway. James, potentially long term. Noni, back from long term injury and injured again. And now back. If this continues at Chelsea, we could have a serious problem. Most of these players should be in our starting 11. That's what we have brought them in for. We have half injuries short from being in trouble again this season. It's not looking good. We need these players. That is just the truth. We need these players. My friends, I hope you are here with me. I want to hear from you what you think about the squad, the injury problems we are having right now. Our squad, right now, most of the players that should be in the starting 11 are in injury. They have injury. Currently following the first... Okay. All right. It's a West Ham bid for Mohamed Kudus rejected by Ajax. Offer below required fee. Ajax want to keep the 23-year-old after multiple exits, but he plans to go. Okay. These are the news that I already brought for you. And Nuno Tavares and Nottingham Forest deal currently off. He's already considering different options. I think I spoke about that also. Yeah. Is Bournemouth forward Semenyo an EPL no-brainer at £4.5 million? That's my Ghana boy. Uh, uh, all right, tell me what you think right now as we speak. Tell me what you think about our squad. The players that are injured, Wesley Fofana, Rhys James, Bashley, and the rest. Tell me what you think about the squad. Are we going to start a season with all these players that are injured? Almost all these players are supposed to be part of the first 11. All these players are supposed to be part of the first 11. Okay, my brother, I now saw the message you sent finally. It said, I think we passed on why because he didn't want to go to Strasbourg. And we have David Datro Fofana out on loan in Germany. That's true. That's true, my brother. That's true. That is very true. That is very true, my brother. That is very true. You know, I always tell you, I don't want to give you a news that is not current. So with my sources, I'm in touch with them 247. And I'm going through it, and I want to be updating you every minute, every second. So long as you are with me, I'm happy to be giving you the latest updates, latest news. Now it's 11 p.m. where I am. 11 p.m., but I'm awake. I still have about 1 hour more to go with you. We started at 10 o'clock, and I promised to be here with you for 2 hours. So I'll be giving you news until it's over. Now, Liverpool Bournemouth is halftime. It's halftime. Liverpool Bournemouth is halftime. And it's 2-1 currently. 2-1. Liverpool Bournemouth is 2-1. Just to remind you again, Chelsea has submitted a bid of 50 million euros. 50 million euros for Ryan Cherki. We have submitted a bid of 50 million euros for Ryan Cherki. Yeah. That it just confirmed. That's a confirmed news for you right now. A little bit of Chelsea old news. Rewind. On this day in 1996, a new season, a new era under player-manager Ruud Gullit began. Yes, Chelsea history. On this day in 1996, a new season, a new era under player-manager Ruud Gullit began. Gianluca Vialli, Roberto Di Matteo, Frank Leboeuf all made their debut. It started with a frustrating 0-0 at the Dell, but finished with our first major trophy in 26 years. You can only get some of this news here on this channel. This is Chelsea Rewind. Chelsea Rewind. You know, sometimes when you go to certain places and people are arguing about your club, you can tell them history, a bit of history. That is why I love to bring you some of this news. Yeah, Chelsea Rewind. On this day in 1996, a new season and a new era under player-manager Ruud Gullit began. Gianluca Vialli, Roberto Di Matteo, and Frank Leboeuf all made their debuts. It started with a frustrating 0-0 at the Dell, but finished with our first trophy in 26 years. What a history. What a history. Now that you are a Chelsea fan, you are getting to know history from this channel. You can make your argument better wherever you go because you know your club. Right? Good. Send me your comment. I want to hear from you, Chelsea fans. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. There is this player that they are talking about that Chelsea want to sign. Folarin Balogun from Arsenal. He netted 21 goals in League One. But when you look a bit deeper, it becomes concerning. 7 of those 21 goals were penalties, and he underperformed his XG by 7. Chelsea would have to fork out £50 million for a player Arsenal are willing to cash in on and see behind Edin Ketia. If we are to go in for him, this player is behind Edin Ketia and we have to pay £50 million for it. I am not in favor of that. No thanks. No thanks. These are all speculations. But anything can happen in the transfer market. Anything can happen in the transfer market. It is true that Chelsea need a backup player. Chelsea want a striker. They should surely look out somewhere or someone who can be like Oliver Giroud, a striker that can allow Jackson the proper chance to become Chelsea's number one, but also chip in with goals off the bench and cover up as a starter when Jackson goes to AFCON. That is true. Jackson will be going for AFCON. So we need a player, a striker that can stand in as a backup even when Jackson is on AFCON duties or responsibilities. That is exactly what we want. Because this guy is even below par to where Edin Ketia is. Why then will Chelsea go for him? No. No. I also want to let you know something here tonight. It is true that we are talking about all these players with Chelsea. We are talking about West Ham filling their bid or their offer with Ajax. But I suspect something. I smell this. Todd Boehly and Bedad Egbali. I suspect they hijacked the deal from West Ham. I suspect that Todd Boehly hijacked that deal from West Ham. We just wait. We wait to see. I will not be surprised. I suspect these guys can hijack deals. I suspect that Todd Boehly and Bedad Egbali, they hijacked the deal from West Ham. West Ham bid for Mohamed Kudus, rejected by Ajax, offer below required fee. Ajax wants to keep 23-year-old after multiple exits, but I suspect that this deal has been hijacked by our owners, Todd Boehly. I suspect that. Watch out for that. You may never know. Yes, I know. In my mind, I am very much suspicious about because for West Ham to send their executives to Ajax, Constantino to Ajax to finalize the deal, and for this deal to be called off, I suspect that our owners they hijacked the deal. You can tell me if I'm lying, but in that comment section, I want to hear from you in the comment section. I want to know what you think. Don't you think that by this time we are good in hijacking other people's players? People's offer, they say they're giving 45 million. We go and tell we want to give 55 million. I suspect the deal has been hijacked by Todd Boehly. Yes. Tell me what you think. Hey, Chelsea, this season is going to be something. If you're a Chelsea fan, you have to be excited. Tomorrow's game, don't be scared. We are winning that match 2-1. I said it before. Chelsea is winning tomorrow's match 2-1. Yes. What about you? What is your scoreline for tomorrow? Let me know. What is your scoreline for tomorrow? What is your scoreline for tomorrow? I want to hear from you. Let me give you another rewind. Chelsea rewind. On this day, 1989, it was Chelsea's first game back in the top flight. 1-0 victory over Wimbledon thanks to a late goal from Kevin Wilson. That is another Chelsea history for you. Now, some strange people have been talking about our signings. Some people have been commenting and talking about our expenses. Liverpool-Bournemouth match is ongoing. Second half, 2-0. Second half, Liverpool-Bournemouth. Second half now 2-0. They just started. Graham Souness also spoke. He said the numbers speak for themselves. Fernandes didn't score for Chelsea last season. Casado scored once for Brighton. Lavia scored once for Southampton. So is it their business we're talking about our own club? All these so-called legends of Liverpool popping their nose into Chelsea's issue. Is it their business? What is this that they want? Is it their business? Your club offered something. Your club went in first to offer 110 million pounds when we were negotiating 100 million pounds. Yet the player rejected you. Why then all these comments? Is it our fault? Chelsea fans, is it our fault? It's not, my friend. Leave us alone. After all, it's not your money. You can tell me about financial fair play. Yes, financial fair play. We know our accountants are working on it. We know how many players we sold and how many we are about to sell again. This season, we sold more players in the Premier League than any other club. Chelsea sold more players in the Premier League in this season than any other club. So far, we sold about 12 players. We let go about 12 players, and we are still about to let go about 7 or 8. If you add Ziyech to it, becomes 13 players that we already let go. And it's about 7 more to go. By the way, let me ask you, Levi Colwill and Disasi, who do you think should start the left back? Who do you think should start the left back? Colwill and Disasi. Who do you think should start the left back? Chelsea fans, I want to be hearing from you. I'm asking a lot of questions tonight because I want it to be a conversation between us. I don't want to be doing the talking alone. I want it to be a conversation between us. So let's move on. Now, a little bit of news from United. Coach Eric Ten Hag on Mason Mount. You know, Mason Mount was a Chelsea player. We sold him to them around 60 million pounds. Mason Mount, a little bit of news on him. When Eric Ten Hag was asked about Mason Mount playing a deeper role, he said, I think he can play deeper. Already we have seen it in preseason. But it's what I have said. Definitely, we have to work on many facets of our game. Mason Mount. Chelsea let go some of these players not because they are not good and not because they are not talented. They are talented, but they were lacking certain things. They were lacking the end product, I don't know how to put it. If you watch Chelsea carefully last season, we can dominate games, but the finishing aspect of our game is always a problem. Chelsea dominate games a lot last season. Not that we were not playing. We dominate games and you would have thought that maybe we should be winning the game. But at the end of it, we end up losing. Partly because of sometimes some of these players, the end products, what they deliver at the end, is as if they will play the game, but they are not really willing. They don't have the desire, the appetite, the hunger to win. That is it. Mason Mount is a very good player. We all know him. We know he's very talented. But what he delivers on the pitch of play, sometimes you ask questions. Another transfer news, Jurgen Klopp. The endless money causes a problem because I sit here and think, okay, what can we do now? It would be nice if there is some regulation. The same man that offered 110 million pounds. Now he's talking about the money issue. There should be a regulation. To regulate who? You know there should be a regulation before your team went and offer 110 million pounds for Casaido. You know that. And hey guys, please, even as we are here, please follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Okay, my handle is at Selorm TV channel. At Selorm TV channel. That is my Twitter. At Selorm TV channel. Let me type it there. At Selorm TV channel. Yeah. That is my Twitter handle. At Selorm TV channel. That is my Twitter handle. Please follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. At Selorm TV channel. Oh, sorry, I didn't type this channel well. At Selorm TV channel. Okay. At Selorm TV channel. That is my Twitter handle. That is my Twitter handle. Sorry, because I'm focusing more on the okay, that's my Twitter handle. At Selorm TV channel. Please follow me on Twitter. Yes. All right. So now our latest news. Ah, my goodness. We are still together. We are not going anywhere. I gave my lineup earlier on my previous video. If you miss out, I want to mention my lineup again for you before we continue. Yeah. I gave my lineup and I mentioned Sanchez in goal post as usual. Sanchez in goal post as usual. Then we have Ben Chilwell. Then we have Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva, and Malo Gusto. These are the four for defense. Ben Chilwell, Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva, and Malo Gusto for defense. Yeah, I am putting 4-2-3-1 formation. 4-2-3-1 formation. In the center of the midfield, Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo. These two are the center of midfield. Attacking midfielders, Modric, Chukwuemeka, and Sterling. Modric, Chukwuemeka, and Sterling are attacking midfielders. And our striker is Nicholas Jackson. That is my predicted lineup. Let me take it again. Robert Sanchez at goalkeeper. Ben Chilwell, left back. Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva, and Malo Gusto as our right back. Center midfield, Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo at the center midfield. Attacking midfielders, Modric on the left, Chukwuemeka at the center, number 10 row, and then Sterling on the right wing. Then our striker, Nicholas Jackson. That is my predicted lineup for tomorrow against West Ham. And I also predicted 2-1 victory. 2-1 victory. Maybe if you used to bet, go and bet and see what happens. 2-1 victory for Chelsea. Yeah. So this was my predicted line from last night. Those of you that missed out on last night's live stream, the same thing I brought out, and I'm repeating it again today. 2-1 victory, 4-2-3-1 lineup prediction. Yes. Let me also let you understand, those of you that want to keep figures in head regarding Chelsea, all the expenses that Chelsea made in this season, our incomings and our outgoing players. In this season, Chelsea signed Moise Caicedo for £115 million. Romeo Lavia, £58 million. Christopher Nkunku, £53 million. Isaac Disasi, £38.7 million. Nicolas Jackson, £32 million. Leslie Gochukwu, £23 million. Robert Sanchez, £20 million. Angelo Gabriel, £13 million. Then players that are outgoing players or players that we sold out in this season, we have 12 here. Players that we already gave out or we sold out. Some went out on free, 4 went on free, but 8 we sold them out. Kai Havertz, 65 million. Mason Mount, 55 million. Mateo Kovacic, 25 million. Kolido Kolabali, 20 million. Christian Pulisic, 17 million. Edward Mendy, 16 million. Robin Loftus-Cheek, 14 million. Nathan Ampadu, 7 million. Then these four left for free. Per-Emerick Aubameyang, free. N'Golo Kante, free. Cesar Azpilicueta, free. Temeo Bakayoko, free. These are the players Chelsea let go in this season. So you look at it, we brought in 8 new players so far. 8 new players, but we let go so far 12. And there is still about 8 more to go. We are trimming down our squad. So we brought in 8, but we let go 12 and about 8 more to go, including Ziyech that just left yesterday. So if you minus Ziyech, it becomes 7 more to go. Romelu Lukaku will be going. Hudson-Odoi will be going. In all those ones, we have not listed them here yet. So you can imagine. We still have a lot of players to let go before the transfer window close. Yeah. For those of you that were not around yesterday, for the benefit of the program, we are still new. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone back to these issues. But because we are still new, we give ourselves benefit of the doubt. We repeat some of the news for us to know exactly what was happening. And let me ask again, between Mohamed Kudus and Ryan Cherki, who will you prefer Chelsea to buy? Between Mohamed Kudus and Ryan Cherki, who will you prefer Chelsea to buy? I asked this same question yesterday also, and I'm asking again tonight. Yeah. Okay. Going back to our news update. Our live news update. I'm here to give you live news updates. We don't talk about dead news here. Live news updates. Yeah. That is why we are here. Each time we come here at night like this, we are with you. We want to give you live news updates. We want you to hear it live from us. That is what we want. That is why we are here. Yeah. I'm told that Harry Maguire is not with Man United squad in London for tonight's game. Well, Harry Maguire, these guys, they want to destroy your career. They want to destroy your career. Harry Maguire, you better find a club where you'll be playing regularly. I would advise that Harry Maguire goes to a lower club where his performance can get to the peak level again, for his own sake and for his national team. He does very well when it comes to the national team. He does very, very well when it comes to the national team. Harry Maguire is always one of the first people that a coach always calls on when it comes to the national team. Liverpool Bournemouth is still 2-1. It's still 2-1. Liverpool Bournemouth is still 2-1. Apart from the players that I mentioned, Brennan Johnson, Ryan Cherki, Mohamed Kudus, who else? Which players do you think that Chelsea can equally take a look at? We need a striker actually right now. Chelsea need a backup striker. And we also need one attacking midfielder and a goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, we've already made a submission. We submitted a bid of £15 million, I'm informed. for a goalkeeper. So, which players do you think Chelsea should go in for in this season? This is a conversation between us. We are all Chelsea fans. In this season, which players do you think Chelsea should be going in for in this season? Which players? I want to hear from you. I don't like it when we are quiet. This is between you and I. I'm here because of you. The match between Ajax and Excelsior, it's 1-1, half time right now. Ajax is playing their game also right now. The match between Ajax and Excelsior is 1-1. It's 1-1. And Mohamed Kudus is in action. Kudus is in action as we are speaking. As we are here talking about him. The match between Ajax and Excelsior is 1-1. And Mohamed Kudus is in action as we speak. Kudus is on his business. He's not thinking about what is happening in the transfer market. He's still delivering for Ajax. And that is why they don't want to let him go. He's also not helping himself with his management. This is coming from our coach. He said, I said it even before the signing that we need to expect to win, to have a mentality that we will be there and everything is possible. Now with Moise Caicedo and Romeo, of course, but it's not going to increase the percentage or the belief. One thing that he's sure and certain of is every player should have the mentality of winning. Every player must have a mentality of winning. That is what the coach is trying to say. Every player in the team must have that mentality of winning. Yes. I heard in the news recently about Ernest Nuama to Tottenham. I'm trying to follow up on that and get a clarification on it, and I will let you know. Ernest Nuama, the Ghanaian international. I want to get a clarity on that before I speak about it. Whatever that we don't have clarity on, we don't speak about. We want this channel to be a channel of clear information, genuine information. Now, whenever we are delivering it, we know that what we are saying is true. Yes. We don't want to come back and apologize for wrong information. No, we don't want to mislead anyone. We don't want to mislead anyone. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Right now. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. As it stands. Bournemouth scored the first goal, but Liverpool equalized, and now it looks like they are winning. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Okay. Team news for Manchester United. Mason Mount starts for Manchester United versus Tottenham tonight. Mason Mount starts for Manchester United tonight. We are giving you what Chelsea fans want to hear. Mason Mount starts in tonight's game versus Tottenham. It's a big game. It is a big game, actually. First 11 versus Tottenham. Let me give you the team news for Manchester United. First 11 versus Tottenham. Onana, Wan Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Garnacho, and Rashford. That is for Manchester United fans, if there are any here with us. If there are any here with us, this is the starting 11 for Manchester United against Tottenham. Onana in the goalpost. Wan Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, defense. Shaw, Casemiro, center midfield. Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Garnacho, and Rashford. That is the first 11 as it is for Manchester United against Tottenham tonight. Against Tottenham tonight. I'll soon be going. Tomorrow match versus West Ham. I'll be back with another live video. Share the video. Let your friends know about this channel. Let us be connected. Help me to build a channel. Help me to build a channel. I really appreciate those of you that are online. Those that comes on and off, I still appreciate you all. Yes. But I want to let you go, maybe, and focus on the match and enjoy the match. And remember, any latest update, you'll be the first to hear of it. You'll be the first to hear of it from this channel. Let me go over this again to you. Manchester United vs Tottenham. The starting 11. Onana, Wan Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Fernandes, Anthony, Mount, Garnacho, and Rashford. That is the first 11 for Manchester United. First 11 for Manchester United. And the subs, or the substitutes, are Henderson, Vitek, Lindelof, Dalot, McTominay, Eriksen, Pellistri, Sancho, and Martial. Those are the substitutes. All right, I'll see you again tomorrow. Chelsea, West Ham. I promise to come live. Before then, I'll give you news updates before then. Any latest news, I'll surely come your way. At least one. At least tomorrow, tomorrow is Sunday. I will not bring you 2 or 3 news updates. At least one. Expect that from me tomorrow before our live stream during the match. I'll give commentary here. So make sure you stay glued tomorrow. I'll be giving you live commentary. Chelsea, West Ham tomorrow. Shalom and peace with you. God bless you.